Welcome back to the council, to the final episode. We will play the next 3 parts and then we have finished another game. We'll see how the turns in the game will play out as we just have become a demon who can read minds and possess even other beings, other humans. And we will use this now to close our plans in the political round table which was created here. So we have the 2 teams with George Washington on our side following the Lord Mortimer, and we have the other team of our famous of our famous enemy here, the brother, our demon brother, so to say. Now it's our demon uncle, or if I'm not mistaken, he was our uncle in demon terms. Well, that's all kind of a little bit confusing, but I guess we will win them, and then we will see what the end brings. Actually, I'm really interested in how the story plays out, because I'm guessing it's not about the political decision in the end. Still, we have to stick to our mother and try to get away from the island. But maybe even that plan is not true anymore. We'll start with a small wrap-up the game will present us, and then we will head off into the story.
From now on, whenever a human speaks to you, you will be able to read their current thoughts.
You take care of getting the lands. It's imperative. I'll take care of preparing our departure.
She has to pay for all the harm she's done to me.
Meanwhile, let us remain on our guard against any last-minute surprises. I know my brother well. He never prepares for war if he has no chance of winning.
Finding out that I'm a demon makes no difference.
I haven't come all this way just to fail so close to the goal.
If I'm asking you all these things, it's for your own good, you know.
You are keeping up the good work, I see. But I'm telling you, keep your guard up. Everyone is rather on edge right now.
Don't make me your competition, de Richet. You are no match.
Trust yourself. It's all already in there.
The Council, Episode 5, Checkmate.
Dear friends, I'd like to thank you for your continued trust and confidence. I admit that during these past few days, there has been much upheaval. I understand you have all been affected by this. Nevertheless, the world doesn't stop turning, and we are in fact on the verge of reshaping the modern world.
That is what we are all here for, my lord.
Thank you for your enthusiasm, Monsieur Bonaparte. Now you all know what we have to do. I cannot warn you strongly enough. If one of Sir Gregory's guests asks to speak with you, remain on your guard. It is highly likely that he will try to rally as many supporters to his cause as he can.
Don't worry, William. We are all here to support your project through to its conclusion.
Thank you, George. Now, please, go and get some rest before the conference begins, which won't be long now. Louis, stay with me a moment, won't you? I'll be needing your services in a certain matter.
Yes, of course. What's the matter?
Louis, you are the only one here who I totally trust. It is very likely that Gregory will take possession of some of the members of our team. I shall keep them in check over the next few hours. However, I'll need you to... how can I say this? To persuade the members of Gregory's group.
What do you mean by that exactly?
You'll have free rein, my son. Persuade all of them. Use every possible means imaginable. But no physical violence. Let's be very, very clear about that. You must bring them all over to us. You can do this. I know it.
Very well, Father.
Now go, and come back and see me once you've finished.
I'll be off then.
Okay, so we are off to persuade all the other characters of the opponent team. So basically, we will use our new powers to influence the political decisions. And that kind of also means if they do this all the time, and they did these political meetings in the past as well, yeah, mainly the demons control really everything. Because if they all the time control the leaders of the world, then they don't have an own saying anymore in what they do. Unfortunately, I see we don't have any new items to read. We have not completed those pieces, so we can't read them. And the others we don't have. So, damn it. We can't read. Although we could read 3 manuscripts. Maybe I should have searched a little bit better. Do we have level points over? Where do I see it? Detective. Demon skills. Listen to the superficial thoughts of your interlocutor. Demons will not appreciate you trying to pull that trick on them. So we only should do this on humans. And we a little bit did this already in the end of the last episode. I don't have any points left, or? No. Damn it. Talents. We are more or less good on the go. We might not finish everything, but okay. Since we can't read any manuscripts, I guess we will start and see. Persuade them to vote for Lord Mortimer, Giuseppe Piaggi, Johann von Werle, and Manuel Godoy. Okay, we have still lost our hand. So that's kind of a pity still, but... So there were only some riddles where it might be that some of the solutions or options were not available to us due to the loss of our hand. But besides that, the influence of this event, of this tragic event, was not that big. Do we have new texts here? The problem is I might not be able to remember the old ones, which we already read. Accounts of the year 1792. Okay, this we already have read, I remember. And this one then maybe also. Dear Mr. Guido Poletti, I'm writing with regard to the dates of the paintings that we already have read last time. Here's one of the strange servants. He's guarding the secret room, but we don't need to go in there. Maybe our father, demon father, has something to tell.
So, go and take care of your mission, and come back and see me once you've accomplished it, Louis.
Okay, father, we will do. I guess next thing would be go downstairs and try on their rooms. And there's still this strange pit hole, which I kind of would like to jump into, but not possible. Okay, I might have forgotten the order of the rooms in which they are living. So we will do just a walk around. Oh, now we have a manuscript. Damn it. Okay, we will have still 2 times the possibility to read stuff. So then at least we have 1 more item. That's locked. Okay. But it seems that there are new items. Because the manuscript was not there before. So we have to a little bit search around and see if there were some new things. Because we are pretty low on resources, yeah. Huh? Restores 2 effort points. Oh, they have added some help texts. At least it wasn't there in the very first episodes. That's good. That's nice. Kind of like the pit in Sparta. Yes, I had the same thought. I hope that we are not kicked down there sometimes. Oh, did I miss the door? Locked one. Okay. No problem. Maybe in the end someone is thrown in there. This is George Washington, no?
George Washington.
We don't need to talk to George Washington. Because he's already on our side. We already have... collector coin? No. Yeah, collector coin. Great. Awesome. What is the question, Neo, you have? Is this? Let me guess. This is PEGI? No, it cannot be PEGI. Godoy, maybe?
Monseigneur, His Eminence Cardinal
It is PEGI. Okay. Then let's try PEGI first. And see what he can give us.
Your Eminence, would you have a moment?
I shouldn't really, Louis, as you can imagine.
Rest assured, I come just as a friend.
All right, then. But be quick.
Thank you, Your Eminence.
It's got nothing to do with it, but... You didn't come and see me in my room a few hours ago, did you?
Does he remember anything? Oh no. No, I'm sorry. You must be mistaken. I've been speaking to Lord Mortimer in his study.
I must have dreamed it then. It seems so real.
Don't blame yourself, Your Eminence. We're all exhausted. I can assure you of that.
That's very kind of you, Louis. I don't know what's wrong with me at the moment, but I feel rather fragile.
Poor man seems terrified. It'd be a good idea if I reassured him a little before trying to get him to change sides.
Oh, what did you want from me exactly?
Okay.
Your Eminence, maybe you ought to get some rest. You look exhausted.
Out of the question, Louis.
I slipped away from
I haven't
the
come here to
answer.
rest. And my obligations come before my personal needs. Don't take this the wrong way, Louis. But I would like to be on my own just now. As I already said, I shouldn't even have opened the door to you. And I'm exhausted. I won't change my vote for the conference. I'm sorry for you.
Yes.
Whoa!
I'm sorry.
That's hard.
Please excuse me. I didn't mean to bother you. I'll be on my way now.
Whoa!
I'll have to tell Mortimer that I didn't manage to convince PEGI.
That's whoa, that's hard. We have only one try. Ooh, okay. That's kind of hard when you haven't played it in a while. No problem, Neo. You could also write in German. So, I can't help you in understanding the game that much, but...
President George Washington.
We just already talked to him. But you still can write in German. We always did a little bit English-German mix-up. No problem. Oh, sorry, ich Kommentare in Englisch und Deutsch. Ja, genau.
Huh, that's me.
Ah, damn it. I was going to say the left answer with PEGI, but then on my pretty old Xbox controller,
Duke Manuel Godoy.
I kind of slipped away and then the time was over.
Duke Manuel,
De Richet.
I'm delighted to see you're standing by Lord Mortimer.
One cannot say that the situation is altogether reassuring, but I must admit, he does know what he's doing. Something tells me I've made the right choice. So, to thank you for persuading me to join you, what would you say to a nice piece of amber? I am given to understand that you collect it?
Yes. Thank you very much, sir.
Don't mention it to Isa. It is the least I can do. Good. See you at the vote.
Amber fragment.
I'll see you later then. Right. Godoy is on board.
What? Okay, PEGI is kind of evilly difficult. And he is just like an easy win.
Don Quixote. Talking without thinking is like shooting without taking aim. I'm gonna have to think about that one.
That's kind of strange. Okay, at least we have one. Or maybe it is because we failed PEGI and the game tries to even out our chances. So we really have to win with Von Wöllner. It's hard to get, okay. Well, Jess, it would be really so nice of you if you would help that. If you like to. In some parts, maybe now and then I will also give a short summary. In German. Also ganz kurz, wir gehen jetzt eigentlich mal zu den Leuten und versuchen die eigentlich nur zu überreden, auf unsere Seite zu kommen. Beim ersten hat es sofort nicht geklappt. Beim zweiten haben wir noch nicht mal irgendwas sagen müssen. Also, das war's eigentlich. Also,
Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
So, did I see some? Oh yes, golden elixir. Take that already. And then our negative effect on the top is gone. Last episode, I used all our items.
Monsieur Napoleon Bonaparte.
Napoleon is already on our side.
Sir Jacques Peroux.
Sir Jacques Peroux is not important. We don't need him. Dun, dun, dun. Please, game, give me some more items. I need them. That's where we started. Did I miss the room of Von Wöllner? Oh. Ah! I wanted to read the door sign, not open the door.
Why is his study in such a mess? Looks like Wöllner's planning something.
Oh. This is actually the correct room. Lucky me. We are at the right place.
Look, a blotter. And apparently it's been used recently. I wonder what Wöllner was going to write. It's smudged. It's not all legible. I can make out the signature though and leave as if planned.
Decode the message on the blotter. How can I show what's written? Pick up the paper. Let's first think about it.
It's illegible. Let's see if I can find a solution in Wöllner's things here. Given his interest in alchemy, I wouldn't be surprised if I found something that revealed what's written somewhere in his room.
I would try to save some of the points.
What a mess. Looks like Wöllner was interrupted.
Examine things on the desk.
Looks a lot like straw. And he's drawn something in a hurry on this sheet. Straw on his desk. As if to protect something fragile. Yes. Someone must have packed something away here. I get the feeling that I've seen that somewhere before. Yes, it's definitely a drawing of the Lock of Al-Azif. Wöllner must have kept a copy.
Johann, I know you're trying to find out what happened to Elizabeth, but it's getting out of hand now. Your escapade on the continent cost me enough as it is. I know it hasn't been so easy for you leaving Elizabeth confined in her room for a month so she doesn't bump into Sarah. But to run away without warning, I had to lie to cover you, Johann. Act as if you arrived separately only a few days ago and persuade William to do the same with his guests. I demand that you come to your senses and take hold of yourself. I ask you to fetch something so we can get it off the island, not for to study it in a vain hope of acquiring power. It won't give you any answers, let me be clear on that. At most, we run the risk of losing it again. So, for the last time, please go and leave it at the agreed place. I can confirm that someone will pick it up immediately. Okay, so I guess they are talking about the Al-Azif. Decode the message on the border. Leave. I will try to decode it somehow else.
A table of alchemical symbols. Someone circled the zinc symbol.
We still don't know why the zinc symbol. So it is an old hint. But we still don't know why the zinc one. Maybe it is now important. So we'll just search around a little bit more. Würde simultan übersetzen, aber ich tippe in Schneckentempo. Halten das diese ja, es muss etwas empfindlich sein. Jess, you're really good. Perfect, cool. So Jess if you're seeing this on YouTube, Jess, one of the viewers, is currently translating the core of the story in German. Just for some others. So, but there's nothing else.
A chemistry set. That's not surprising coming from von Wollner.
Chemical products.
I should find something to help reveal the traces of ink on the blotter.
What might do the trick? I think, damn it. Tonic acid of alum, ammonium sulfate, lime water. Ooh.
Think, Louis. I know for sure that lime water neutralizes chemical actions, but doesn't work on ink. I must find something else.
So it's not lime water, it's aluminium sulfate or tannic acid of alum. I'm kind of tending to do aluminium sulfate because I think I've read it somewhere as well. Or sorry, seen it. We can get this for 3. Royal jelly. Maybe we find another hint.
Just clothes.
That's not a good hint.
The alchemist is an old man.
Let's see. My simple toiletry case? Never mind.
Huh?
Let's see. My simple toiletry case? Never mind.
Damn it. Okay,
chemistry set. That's not surprising coming from von Wollner.
We will do the little bit cheaper.
Find something to help reveal the traces of
point
ink on the blotter. I have to find some ammonium sulfide if I want to make the text appear by capillary action. Perfect. Here's some. Yes, it worked. Now I can see it. Sir Gregory, I'll leave Al-Azif at the landing stage at the appropriate time. Yours truly, Johann von Wollner. This is child's play.
So the Al-Azif is on the landing stage. Good to know. And we saved 3 points. So the question is, where is Johann von Wollner? Maybe he's on the landing stage. But let's check his balcony as well. Oh, yes. Royal jelly. I like that. Not sure which room this is, but it also seems locked. All doors are... last door. Richer, do what I say. Okay, all doors are locked. Okay, then we will go to the landing stage and see if we find him still there. Hopefully we get him convinced. Let me guess. So we had already 1 more on our side when we started. Now we have 2 more on our side. But we also have to account that some are turning sides against us. So we also have to find a solution for that. Where the heck are we? I think I know where I am. There's the garden, but we want to go to the front. Huh? What? Wait, what was that an item? No, just a light reflection. Yeah, it's correct, Jess. landing stage is die Anlegestelle. It's like good old German. Anlegestelle. I guess he's there. Let's try. I will... damn it. Every time I go into the wrong direction. So not the wrong direction, but I take the longer route. But maybe this gives us the chance to find 1 or 2 more items.
I need to talk to von Wohner.
Ah.
Blasted. Holm is with him. Gentlemen.
Louis! I'm sorry, but we are waiting for Duke Manuel. If you wouldn't mind leaving us, I should think you already have enough to do as it is.
Very well. I didn't mean to disturb you. They're waiting for Duke Manuel. No doubt to make him change sides. All right. If they want him, then they'll get him.
Okay. That means I can't talk to them now. Oh, the 4th manuscript. Notes by de Richet. So we have 2 items to read next time. That's good. Okay, yeah, I just read that. Nice. So the landing stage is through the big door there.
What can I do for you, sir? I am at your service day and night, sir.
What can you tell me about the host now? What can you tell me about the guests? I was wondering if you could help me out. I have a few questions about the manor.
As I was unable to bring my personal effects with me, I was wondering if you could find me a few items.
Of course, sir. What would you require?
I would have any caramel water, any golden amber.
My good fellow, would you have any amber available?
I would, but unfortunately I don't think I am authorized to give it out, sir. I believe it is a precious stone.
The servants. Where are the servants? Ah. Servants. Basically vulnerable to everything. Diversion, conviction, manipulation, logic, and questioning. That's erudication, manipulation. We could manipulate him.
Well, no point in lying, you know. I know full well you haven't got any.
I would never think of lying, sir. I don't believe I am authorized to give it away. That is all.
Amber? Here? I'd be surprised.
Yet I assure you, sir.
No, you're pulling my leg. I don't believe you.
I wouldn't dare to joke with, sir.
Yeah, sure. You're just leading me on. I dare you to show it to me, if you really have some.
Well, then, sir, here is a piece.
Ah, right. Well, I'm impressed. Can you lend it to me for a minute?
Of course, sir. Here.
Wow. I can hardly believe it. Well, I have other questions.
Of course, sir. But, sir, I believe you haven't given me back the amber, sir.
What? What amber?
The piece I gave to sir.
No, I don't know what you're talking about. You really ought to look after your things. It can't be easy to come across amber in these parts.
Well, does sir desire anything else?
Not our amber. 4 amber will give us another of these skill points in the bottom left. Although we have already so many, I never get them filled.
A little Carmelite water would do me a lot of good. Could you find me some, please?
Oh, the tonics are under lock and key, sir. Lord Mortimer only allows access to them in cases of emergency.
Etiquette and science. Oh, science.
Listen, I suffer from terrible migraines, and the voyage by boat has brought on my rheumatism. So, unless you have anything else to alleviate the pain, please give me some quickly. Thank you. Oh, and the one from Bordeaux, right? I prefer it to the one from Paris.
Immediately, sir. Here, I hope Sir will get well again quickly. Anything else, Sir?
Nope. We now know all your vulnerabilities, I guess. Or? No. There's still one unknown. But we have Carmelite water, which next skill use is free, which is very powerful. So we will save that up for one of the high things, when we really have to pay a lot of skill points for something. Huh? Ah, you misspelled the name, Neo. That's why it failed. We still can't go through the gates on the side. I guess that's not property. We can enter. Okay, then we go down to the landing stage and see if the Alasif is already there. And here we are, landing stage. I could assume it's hidden in the storage area. Somewhere back here. Here's where we found the case of our mother. And here we have a royal jelly. Oh yes. Really good that we get some points collected again. So anything here? Somewhere, please. The LSE. Nothing. I guess it's not yet here. So maybe we have to go again to Von Vulner. Let's see.
A sack of seeds. It's unopened. No one seems to have used any.
Uh-huh.
What is... Yes! Yes! At last I found it! Al-Azif! Well, you gotta admit, you did give us a run for our money. Huh? What? A page has been torn out.
Wir haben das LSE inventory. Where is... Ah, there, the LSE. An ancient grimoire closed with 7 locks. The mere sight of it makes you feel like you are being watched. Good. That's perfect.
Some rope. Apparently no one's touched it for a good long time.
Now these are all the items we also...
Nothing special.
Got in the beginning when we were first time here. The game started right here on this landing stage. It was all kind of easier back then. A little bit less... that was the rope lying there. A little bit less tricky, a little bit less complex.
Looks like the barrel's been broken for quite some time.
Okay, we got the LSE, which means we go back upstairs. Oh, that was a very fast loading. Sorry für die Verspätung. Schaue mit Angaris noch Full Metal. No problem, Sanya. Greetings and have fun. Yeah, so for all of you who have not been here from the beginning, the LSE we have been hunting from the very start of the game. So basically the LSE is the reason we are actually here. But still don't know what the LSE actually is.
Only see Godoy. But what on earth does he want from him?
Ah, I see. We have to slip into Godoy and then go downstairs. Okay, we have to find Godoy's room again. Then take possession of him.
Monsieur Napoléon Bonaparte.
And then go downstairs.
Monsieur Jacques Perru.
It will still take a time until I have the rooms remembered. Sorry. Maybe my parents got me sick as well.
Monsieur Johann van Volner.
Johann van Volner. So we will search for Godoy. Ah, he was on the other side with the stairs upstairs, I guess. Oh? This was washing.
President George Washington.
Then the next one is PEGI, if I'm not mistaken. There.
Monseigneur.
Yeah, and then our room.
PEGI. Huh, that's me.
Oh, we could see if we have new items in our room. Maybe we have some new items available.
Inferno by Dante. Abandon hope, all ye who enter here. Lovely lectures Mortimer's giving to his guests. Very jolly.
Checking all the tables. The paintings we already know. But it seems that we don't...
Dear Monsieur de Richet, please excuse me, but I am unable to join you at...
We know that. The Mortimer has really a nasal voice. Oh dear Mr. Richet, thank you for joining. I'm a very intelligent demon. I'm very old.
Monseigneur, His Eminence Cardinal PEGI.
Wrong direction. We need to go on this way. This is Elizabeth, or?
Duke Manuel
No.
Godoy.
Turn.
Yes, monsieur. Is there something you wanted to add?
Concentrate. I need you to listen carefully to what I have to say, Godoy.
I am all ears.
Louis, push. I need you to do me a little favor. It's working, that's it, Louis. Get in his head.
Oh, dear. What is happening to me? I do not feel very well.
I need your help, sir. Get in his head. Oh, perfect.
Thank you, monsieur. I'm sure I'll know how to take full advantage of your vessel, now that I am Manuel.
Now I am Manuel. The reason is that we are after this book together with our mother. Oh, sequence goes on.
Duke Manuel, here you are at last.
Sir Gregory, Mr. von Volner.
Thank you for agreeing to this meeting. I shan't beat about the bush, my friend. I was very disappointed by your behavior. I had thought you more loyal. Consequently, my affection for you leads me to ask you to reconsider one last time.
I've already reconsidered it, Sir Gregory. I shall be loyal to you when it comes to the vote. Have no doubt about it.
Excellent news indeed, my friend. Did you hear, Johann?
Yes, and it comes at a most timely moment. I anticipate an overwhelming victory.
It goes without saying to keep it to yourself. I would like to give William a nice surprise.
Whatever you say.
I'll leave you with Johann a while. I still have a few things to settle. I shan't be long.
See you later, Sir Gregory.
Oh, Godoy. Come over here. I'm warming myself up. I had the misfortune to step outside and I'm frozen solid.
I wonder what he was doing outside. Something to do with what Holm asked him for, maybe. He's back from the landing stage. Damn. He must have gone to deposit Al Azif for someone to pick up.
Mr. von Volner, I wanted to speak
have
to
it
you.
already.
I'd like to make you an offer you can't refuse.
I'm all ears.
Now, we don't have much time, so here it is. You will vote for Mortimer.
What a strange idea, Godoy. You are being ridiculous. Tell me now, why would I do that?
So we have to get his traits. I will just do this briefly on German. So, also der Sinn des Spiels ist also, wir sind angefangen damit, dass unsere Mutter verschwunden ist auf dieser Insel. Die mussten wir erstmal wiederfinden. Und die haben wir in einem ziemlich kaputten Zustand gefunden. Ihre Hand war abgehackt, wie unsere jetzt auch. Aus demselben Grund übrigens. Eins der Rätsel, das wir verkackt haben. Eigentlich nicht, aber dann doch. Und dann hat sich herausgestellt, dass eigentlich wollten wir das Buch haben. Wir wollten noch diese Insel, um das Buch zu holen, weil das irgend so ein altes Artefakt ist und wir gehören zu einem Geheimbund, der weltweit operiert. So ein okkulter Geheimbund und der will das Buch halt haben. Um es halt sicherzustellen, weil das irgendwie in Händen von Bösen irgendwie gefährlich ist. Wir wissen aber auch nicht, warum und was das Buch kann. Und auf der Insel hat sich herausgestellt, dass alle paar Jahre sich dort die Weltherrscher treffen. Ne? George Washington, Napoleon Bonaparte und so und der spanische König Manuel Godoy. Alle treffen sich dort und entscheiden für die nächsten irgendwie x Jahre, ich weiß nicht genau wie lange, was passieren soll auf der Welt. Ne? Wer welches Territorium besetzt und so weiter und so fort. Aber eigentlich hat sie dann herausgestellt, dass es Dämonen gibt, wovon wir auch einer sind, was wir auch nicht wussten, die wiederum auch auf der Insel sind, um die Weltherrscher zu kontrollieren. Und diese ganzen Storypfade vermischen sich jetzt gerade. Und deswegen bin ich noch nicht so ganz sicher, was am Ende bei rauskommt, worum es eigentlich wirklich geht. Also wir sind auch irgendwie so ein unsterblicher Dämon, der jüngst geboren wurde und jetzt erst seine Kräfte bekommen hat. Und dieser Oberchef, der Mortimer, der Chef, der Besitzer von der Insel, das ist anscheinend unser Dämonenpapa. Und wir gehören zu einer großen Dämonenfamilie. Alles etwas seltsam. Okay, so we will need the traits of Johann von Wöllner there. So he's vulnerable to diversion and immune against occultism. So if you can use diversion, it's best. We should not use occultism. Yeah, more or less. Yeah, that's it. Okay, diversion, not occultism. We have conviction. We have politics. We could try politics for free, and we could read his mind. Let's read his mind.
Damn traitor is about to drop us.
Holmes playing with Louisiana even though it doesn't belong to him. Holmes lied to us. He only serves his own interest. Holmes is one of his without any power. Holmes is nothing to risk.
Louisiana is Spanish. Consequently, I am best placed to know what to do with it. It's turning into a personal stake between Gregory and William. Honestly, would you like it if someone told you what to do with Royal Prussia and Greater Poland?
Well, it depends.
No, don't try smoothing things over. You are a statesman. You know what I mean. Today, Spain is weighed down by Louisiana, a source of epidemics, insurrections. It prevents us from concentrating on exploiting the wealth in the Western territories. And I have to let Gregory decide?
I understand your point of view. But as far as I'm concerned, I would rather be honest. You are wasting your time, Duke Manuel. You know nothing about me, and your attempts to manipulate me have no effect. You behave as though we were close. Yet ever since you arrived, you've only been interested in your own little self.
Don't say that, Johann. We may not be friends, but we are allies.
Is that so? And what do you know about me, exactly?
You have loved Elizabeth Adams. That's true. I found Alizé for home. It's true. I don't know anything about you. Other. He loved Elizabeth Adams.
I know, for example, that you felt a strong attachment for Miss Adams.
But how? You were there.
As I said, we are allies. I never lose touch with my allies. I take care of my allies. And when they are afflicted with grief, I sympathize.
I didn't speak about it to anyone.
No, and that's perfectly normal. It's your secret.
Thanks, all the same. But, tell me, why do you want to follow Mortimer all of a sudden?
Mortimer is planning something. We don't know everything. He must have something up his sleeve to be so confident.
Ah, really? And what do you think?
Was it diversion or conviction? Diversion. Yes, vulnerable to diversion.
All of this is just a show. He has contacted all those we represent.
What do you mean?
That everything is already decided in higher spheres. William Frederick, the King of Spain, the Pope, William Pitt.
I don't understand.
Lord Mortimer has invited those who work in the wings of power to take a hand in swaying the decisions of those who actually hold it. Everything is already played out. He has already won.
But how is this possible?
We've all underestimated him.
He's fooled us. We're done for.
Look, it all hinges on the next few hours, Johann.
Look, I hear everything you're saying, but there is no chance that Mortimer can make us all change sides. That is why Sir Gregory can but win. You understand?
Think again. It's already too late.
There's only you left. De Richet has persuaded all of them to join Mortimer. All the guests already serve Mortimer.
I'm getting a bad feeling.
Then maybe you're the only one left.
Now, you're the last one left. Your loyalty toward Gregory is honorable, but no longer makes any sense. If you don't change your mind, you'll be venturing into dangerous waters for no valid reason.
Unless it's to win.
Yes, but at what price? Think of all those who will be hostile toward you afterwards. Just think about it rationally a minute. Prussia has nothing directly at stake, so why put your position or your life in the balance?
Yes. I hear you. Honestly, betraying Gregory is... well, it's unthinkable. Unless I simply don't have any choice.
Yes, he's finally cracked.
Thank you for warning me.
You're welcome. There is nothing more natural between allies. I did what I could. Now, it's up to you. As for me, I'll vote for Mortimer. Good luck to you.
Good luck.
Hey, MechaStream, greetings. Welcome to the council.
Good. I mustn't lose too much time.
See you later, my Lord Duke. Have a nice rest.
Meko, have you reached the new year quite well? Celebrated the New Year's Eve? So, we convinced Lord Mortimer. It's really difficult in this game to get a perfect playthrough. We lost our hand, but basically we lost it just... yeah, it was a dumb mistake. But now we also have not convinced everyone. PEGI is still against us. So, we'll see. But now we convinced 2 more people, so we should be 3. Basically, everyone against PEGI. I hope that no one has turned against us. But it could still be. Should we try maybe to talk to Washington and check if he's still on our side? He's more or less our strongest ally. Maybe we can find something out. Should be his room.
George Washington.
Ah, it's locked. Okay. Then we can't. Richet. Stupid walker. Yeah. Perfect summary, Jess. Cool, thanks. Good, thanks. Cool. So, Meko, to you as well, as also to the others, you are also still allowed to write in German if you prefer. We will do a German-English mix-up here, as always. The game stays in English. Sometimes we summarize a little bit into German. Why English time? Because this game I play in English. It's like I did this since episode 1. So this is also one of the episodial games which come out in 5 pieces. And I just took it as a chance because this game has only English vocals. And then I said maybe I will just try an English stream for one time. And just try out how that works.
Louis, there you are. Well, tell me, How did it go?
I did my best.
Whom did you manage to persuade?
You can count on Duke Manuel's vote.
Now I am impressed. I would never have thought the Duke would have yielded. I see you must have been very persuasive.
You can count on Mr. von Volner.
Really? Well, I must admit, I'm stunned at your success there. I truly believed he would never betray Gregory. Listen, Louis. Congratulations for what you've just accomplished. It's not perfect, but it's still quite a feat.
But not enough, given that the vote must be approved unanimously. We're going to lose.
Don't worry. I couldn't have been any more persuasive myself. You've done the hardest part. I'll take over now. Don't worry. Assemble everyone in the conference room. Meet me there and let's get it over with.
Let's see.
My friends, here we are at last, gathered together to close this conference. I would first of all like to thank you all for making the time to be here and lend your services. Gregory, I believe I may speak for both of us when I say that we are honored by your presence here.
You are perfectly right to do so, William. Thank you for putting your faith in us and for coming here to participate in this conference. Thank you for helping us to make the best decisions. And I especially want to thank you, William, for perfectly hosting us at your home during these past several days.
I'm not sure all the guests would agree to that. In any case, Holm doesn't seem to be himself.
Duchess Hillsborough will also not be voting. The poor woman has suffered a lot of upheaval lately. As she was feeling quite poorly, she apologizes, but she preferred to return to the continent.
The Duchess? I hope it's nothing serious.
Don't worry, Mr. President. I had someone escort her. The Duchess simply needs rest, and now she is in good hands.
I must say, Sir Gregory, you are beset by bad luck.
Indeed. One would think that I am hounded by ill fortune.
Good. I think we can begin. You will vote in turn on the question that interests us today. Are you for or against the transfer of ownership of Louisiana from Spain to France? Monsieur de Richet?
Yeah, sure, we vote for, because this is all we fought for. Would be very funny to vote now against him. Like, we did everything we could to get on our father's side. But what would happen if we were now against him? No, we vote for him, for sure.
I vote for.
Duke Manuel?
For.
Your Eminence?
Against.
Monsieur Napoleon?
For.
Mr. von Volner?
For.
What?
Gregory, please refrain from interrupting the voting. You know the rules, brother. President Washington?
For.
The votes are now cast. So you were not won over by my project. That hurts.
I warned you. You didn't want to listen to me.
Never mind. It will still come to pass.
Traitor! What have you done? You are obliged to respect your word. That is the rule.
The time of conferences is over, dear brother. Let us abandon all this charade.
You don't have the right. What have you done to me?
What have I done? Nothing, Gregory. You did it yourself. A word of advice. In the future, that is, if you have one, don't drink someone else's cup of tea without checking what's in it.
Father, what happened?
Sir Gregory, what's the matter? William, what have you done?
Not now.
You are mad, William. Father will punish you for this.
He will probably try, unless I get to him first.
But I cannot die.
No, you cannot die. You are, however, losing all sense of reason. as well as all your special abilities.
What did I drink?
Can't you guess? There are but few things that can have such an effect on such as we. You would know that if you ever ventured even a little way off of Father's beaten track.
Revenge!
Oh, no, my dear Gregory. You will not be taking any revenge. You will die stupidly, alone, enclosed in that rather withered body.
Help me!
After several centuries of near absolute power, here you find yourself on your hands and knees, hoping in vain that someone is going to help you. Tell me, what does that feel like? Never happened to me. Can't be good. You cannot leave your body. You cannot project yourself elsewhere. You cannot even contact Father. Go ahead. Try. But you are my brother. So I ask you to remember that all this is your own fault. And I want you to understand I get absolutely no pleasure out of it. Well, very little. A new order is born today, brother. Enough of Father's hegemony. After all these years of servitude, I can finally stand up and oppose it. You chose to serve him, whatever his excesses. Now it's up to you to face the consequences of that choice.
Matt, I am stronger than you.
The final vote. That was it. It was not perfect, so maybe it would have taken another turn. Success. I tried to convince the guests to follow Lord Mortimer's plan. I convinced Manuel Godoy. I convinced Johann von Wöllner. I understood that von Wöllner was supposed to hide Elazif on the wharf. I noticed that von Wöllner has just coming from outside. I understood that von Wöllner just hid it Elazif on the wharf. I found Elazif and took it. Failed. I failed to convince Giuseppe Piaggi. I swung the deciding vote in favor of Sir Holm. Okay, that one of those fails is true, either for our father or for Sir Holm. It would be very fun to see what happened if Piaggi has voted with on our side, and then maybe we had a one vote, and then maybe our father, Mortimer, was not that raging. Let's see. The perfect summary again, Jess. Thank you for that. So, we will continue on YouTube in the next episode, and on Twitch we will go wide ahead. So YouTube, don't lose your head until next time. In 2 days. See you then.